I put a tracker in my wife's car as a joke. What I found out ended our marriage. I swear I never meant for any of this to happen. If anything, I thought it would be a dumb little prank I'd tease her about on TikTok later. Something like tracking my wife to see how many Target runs she actually makes. Because that was our inside joke, her disappearing for hours just to buy shampoo. But the day I slipped that tiny AirTag into the pocket behind her passenger seat, I had no idea I was basically pulling the first thread that would unravel my whole marriage. It started on a random Tuesday night in Ohio when she said she was heading out for a quick grocery run. Nothing unusual, but she'd been acting a little off for a few weeks. Guarding her phone, stepping outside to take calls, coming home smelling like cologne that wasn't mine. So curiosity got the better of me and I opened the tracking app just to see if she actually went to Kroger. But instead, I watched the little dot drift 20 minutes in the opposite direction to a nicer suburb, pulling into the parking lot of a Marriott hotel like she had a rewards membership there. And my stomach dropped so hard, I swear I felt it in my feet. At first, I tried to rationalize it. Maybe she was meeting a friend, maybe she had a surprise plan, maybe she was picking something up, but the dot stayed there and stayed and stayed. And after an hour of pacing the living room like a man waiting for a bomb to go off, I grabbed my keys and drove there myself, heart slamming against my ribs, palms sweating so bad I could barely grip the wheel. When I pulled into the back lot and spotted her car tucked behind the dumpsters like she was trying to hide it, something inside me cracked and I just sat there staring at the car I'd helped her pick out on our anniversary trip to Florida, thinking about how we used to blast music and scream laugh on road trips. And now it was sitting outside a hotel being used for something I wasn't allowed to know about. I told myself I wouldn't go inside, just wait, watch, confirm. But when she walked out 2 hours later with a man I'd never seen before, some tall, clean-cut corporate type in a button-down shirt and loosened tie, and he had his hand on the small of her back like he'd done it 1,000 times, I swear the world went absolutely silent for a second, like someone muted reality. She was smiling, that soft smile she used to save for me, the smile that used to fix my worst days, and she gave it to him like it wasn't sacred anymore, and I couldn't move, couldn't breathe, just watch them walk to his car while she played with his shirt collar like they were in some Hallmark movie. I didn't confront them, I didn't even get out of my car, I just drove home in a fog so thick I barely remember the road, sat on the couch staring at our wedding photo for hours until she came in at midnight acting exhausted, saying the grocery lines were insane. It took me 2 days to say anything, but when I finally confronted her, she didn't cry, didn't deny, didn't even look surprised. She just sat down, exhaled, and said, "I knew you knew," like it was some overdue conversation she'd been avoiding, and hearing that hurt more than the affair itself because it meant she'd emotionally checked out long before I figured anything out. She admitted she'd been seeing this guy for months, a coworker from her office in Columbus, someone who made her feel seen, whatever that means. And when I asked why she didn't just leave instead of burning our life to the ground behind my back, she said she didn't want to hurt me. Funny how people say that right after stabbing you in the chest. We divorced within 3 months and I moved to Denver for a fresh start, but sometimes I still unlock my phone and catch myself opening the tracking app out of habit, staring at a blank screen where her dot used to be, wondering how a stupid joke turned into the ending of everything I thought was solid. If there's anything I learned, it's this: don't track someone unless you're ready to learn the truth, because the truth does not care about your heart.